Hey there, welcome to Zombie Defense Mode for Broken Arrow. How does that work? Well, it's a custom scenario. You can download it. I've linked it down below in the description. And the way that it works is pretty simple. It says it here. Defend the castle against endless zombies. Wave and health counts are on the top right hand side. So I currently have 12 health. Objective is to survive. We're on wave 1. You'll receive a reward every 2 waves. Collect the random gifts scattered across the map to gain supper bonus. I think it means super bonus. Victory can be claimed at wave 15, or you can choose to play endless mode. Let's go. Now, it can be done in multiplayer as well. So, if you want to, you can do this in a 3-player scenario. I'm just going to pick one. And my deck today for this one, or my battle group rather, is Army Special Forces. This means we are going to get access to the Spooky, which I thought was going to be a very useful unit. And you can see that there are plenty of units around. Plenty of Cherny Beretti. And ideally, Spooky is going to make short work of those. I'm going to try and keep some intel on them. Let's get some ranger snipers over here. I'm going to fly those in. Actually, I can just drive them in. There. Spooky is already engaging. Normally, it's very difficult to make this bird work. Come on, let me zoom in on you. It's very difficult to make this bird work, but in a game mode like this, they can and will go to town. And they will definitely get a lot of damage in. Of course, if the bots, the AI, the zombies, at some point somehow get access to anti-air, this whole thing falls short. We can skip the next wave, start the next wave immediately. Oh, okay, that's nice. So, I could call this thing out and call the B-52 in. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we've got the snipers deployed. This thing can do some useful material here for me. I gotta be sure not to get too close. Oh, it's just a little dip in the terrain. That can be dangerous here. Because I might find myself suddenly at the mercy of the Cherny Beretti, which are about to approach me. Yep, here it comes. This is the B-2 Spirit. It is not a nuke, but it is carrying a very serious amount of bombs. So I expect to wipe out the entire wave in one go. I think I'm packing... Yeah, I'm packing 80 500-pound bombs. And again, normally it's pretty difficult to let this thing go, but look at this. Yes. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, thankfully they're somehow immune. Capture random gifts. They will appear randomly on the map with a signal smoke. If you can capture them by sending an army unit near it, it will grant you a random bonus. Okay, and which is where? You can go home now. No, I didn't quite get all of them. Unfortunately. Can we take these out? No, no line of sight. Here. Here it is. Alright, let's get the jeep over to try and capture that. What other units can be useful? Assault Breacher, maybe, but I don't got too many clicks. How about just a couple Bradleys? Because it's just a whole lot of infantry. And, well, if I have something like Hash, that could work. Support. You can use a Pivats in a direct gun roll. Typically doesn't work in multiplayer, but in this mode, yeah, why not? In a game mode like this, I think you need a specific deck to make it work best. Otherwise, you might just make it unnecessarily difficult for yourself. Let's get some ranges of grenade launchers in as well. What do we have? Strike planes. Here they come. Su-25s, no less. Friendlies. And you guys are... You're popping a lot of flares, that's for sure. What else are you going to do? Oh, you're going to do a strafing run. Oh. Yes, please. Nice work. What do you mean we're spawn camping? We're just eliminating all the bad guys. Just faster than normal. This, by the way, is the objective to defend. This is the castle. And of course, this is what needs to be defended. The castle was captured by the enemy because they are pushing in infantry here, which I completely missed. And I cannot have them do that. So I'm going to have to push these guys in quickly. We're now on wave 2. Next wave in 60 seconds. They captured it again. You can see that the unit then instantly disappears. But my health is lower. It's now 9 points. I need to get some additional units out here. Can I oh, I can garrison this. Okay, in that case, we're gonna put garrison there. And we're gonna put a garrison here. Because if these guys get a height bonus, I can imagine they do a lot of wonderful work for you. They did take some damage, these ranger snipers. Is there any additional smoke? Not as of yet. Okay, spacebar, next wave. Skipping to next wave. That too is a nice feature. Oh, we get a bonus. I can get tulpans, strikers, or magnolia. I'm gonna go for strikers. I wonder what this next wave is gonna hold. For this deck, I really should have had a recon drone. I typically don't use those because in multiplayer this gets shot down almost instantly. But in this case, would have been useful. Ah, striker trophies. With the mortar carriers, MCs. Oh, they've upgraded to Humvees now. At least some of them have. That should make things more interesting. Okay. Well, how many more Bradleys can I call in? Just 2 more. War pigs with Fletchers can work. I'd say they're not ideal. See, a tank, an M1A2, is in this particular situation complete overkill. It's way too strong. Random gift is ready. Friendly arty strike. They will try and shoot the area. Watch out for friendly fire. Okay, they're gonna go after it. Very good. Get the spooky to come in again. I'd say they're doing pretty good work. Grenade launcher infantry right now not working yet. Oh, here's smoke. Where's my jeep? Let's go get him. Alright, have fun, spooky. Plenty of targets here. Especially here, good lord. It's going to be an interesting question of, do I deploy more reconnaissance? And do I get earlier advantages that way? So do I spot more? Or do I try and get more units which can actually deal damage out onto the battlefield? Choice is yours. We do already have some snipers out there in the back. I think they're immune. I think they're completely... They're either completely invisible, or they're not actually a unit that can even take damage. Because otherwise they'd probably be dead a few times over. These guys, thankfully, are just pushing. They're not actually doing any damage yet. I'm not sure how those Humvees are going to think about that. Now, let's get some supplies in for the Bradleys. Spooky is out of Griffins. That's fine, we've got plenty of other weapons available. Look at her go. Attack helicopters! That's the bonus that I got. We now get to Ohotniks at my 28 ends. Nice. Target-rich environment, so those attack helicopters are definitely going to have some fun. There's a large amount of units over here, and even a couple of machine guns might be very useful. Although they're on the wrong sides, really. I mean, you got 2 left, 2 right. Apache Guardian, with this loadout, not great. A DAP! I should bring a DAP in. Those M230s are going to have a blast here. Arty's doing good work. This is wave 4. Look at him go. The Gau 12 is approaching about half ammo at this point. There's the Ohotniks. Get to work, gentlemen. If you can spawn in multiple players, so if you're doing this in co-op, I can imagine that you'll have a lot more Zeds to work against. And especially then, the type of unit selection that you use is going to be pretty important. Because you want to get the right units out, especially for larger group containment. So somebody could go, yeah, I'm going to send, for example, a ballistic missile there, and just make sure that everything that's out there dies. You have options with this weapon system. You have options with this weapon mode. Overall, the general tanks, I'd say, at least for now, not as useful. But if you're looking at Sheridans, perhaps, Sheridans or cheaper T-72s, they can be very valuable in this mode. I'm going to spawn right next to the wave. So I'm going to go to the next wave. Here we go. Bonus. Hawkeye. Oh, that's a mortar. I don't really need cluster. Let's go to Hawkeyes. Are those other units still here? Yes, they are. The Striker trophies stick around and apparently are resupplying. I'm not sure if this is an infinite supply dump or something, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. What are we seeing here? Marines, Marine Raiders. We got BTR-82s. Dab's gonna have some fun here. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted him to do. Unfortunately, in this deck, I only have one. Got the other Spooky deployed. Attack move, free to fire. Now, I know this mode isn't going to be for everybody, but I do think that it's going to be fun. Especially if you don't want to do something too serious, but you do want to play Broken Arrow, then yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of this one. Look at that, I have expended all GAU 12 equalizer ammunition. I still have a couple of Bofors rounds, I still have a bunch of 105mm rounds, but that's about it. That is about it. Unfortunately, the B2 Spirit not yet available. Yeah, for a game mode like this, having multiple bombers could be handy. Multiple... I'd say... something in the line of Harriers. I think those would be useful. We're starting to decimate this wave, but good lord, is there a lot of these guys here. And right now, they're not appearing to be shooting back. That's a good thing, because otherwise, I don't think it'd last quite as long. It's also nice to have some time to zoom in on these weapons. Because most of the time in multiplayer, at least I don't have time for that. I'm too busy trying to manage units, trying to make sure that they get all the attention and all the micro that they deserve. And right now I actually have time for it. Now there is... oh, there's more smoke there. Again? Yeah, we're going there again. Dapple's running about to half ammo. She's not actually using a 30mm. Oh, there she is. She's using a 30mm. Good. The rest of them are Stingers, which, again, for this loadout, not great. I wonder, could I just have her hover here? Just go to town. I'm going to pull you out to get you to start resupplying. And it's Spirit time. Tell the Spirit to not make the bombing run as long, just to make it a bit more intense. So more bombs on a shorter... actually not a shorter... no. It's because she has so few weapons. She's going to just drop an entire carpet. Then again, that's what she does, so I should have had a different loadout on her. See, she... she pushes all the way to the end. Yeah, I should have had a different loadout on her, but whatever. Are you resupplying? Yep. But I think at this point she's not quite in range. Oh, Thunderbolts! Yes! Gorgeous. More Marine Raiders coming in. This is wave 6. I'm gonna skip to the next wave. I want to see just how intense this is gonna get. Yeah, I got some 109.7s. I like those. Start pummeling these, especially as they're still piled up. And I want to get an Assault Breacher in. I want to get these things in for the McClick. They only have 800-meter range, but they hit very hard, especially against troop concentrations. So let's get one of those. Bradley can go there. Spooky is still having fun. Yeah, they're... oh, we're spawning in some tanks now. They're only M60s, but that's going to require a bit more punch. I'm also seeing AMPVs. Okay. We have upgraded. Yeah, I can only shoot 800 meters. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring a heavy tank. This thing can punch through slightly more ammo. Or, sorry, armor. So let's bring that. Go. Move. They don't shoot back at you anyway, so let's go. And I think this is a decent enough spot. There. McClick is going to open up. It's a sort of dead cord, for lack of a better term. I'm sure that's not the right term for it, but... There's one. It's a sort of ribbon attack. Here comes the second one, and decent damage, but no kills. How about that? I wonder how quickly these can resupply. Let's get some supplies in here. The tank is also at work now. For a game mode like this, I would like a tank to actually prioritize engaging other tanks. Random gift is ready. Okay, where can I find it? All I gotta do is get over there. Smoke. Here. It's also... It seems to be always at the Unimog at the moment. This Unimog U5000. So all I need to do is go there. Right now, this guy is gonna churn through his grenade launcher ammo very quickly. Let's just hope he's not using it against the tank. Good lord, there's a lot of stuff. This is only wave 7. Okay. Let's hope that gift is gonna be something useful. Strike planes! Excellent. What type can we expect? Thunderbolts again. Nice. A couple of strafing runs ought to do at least away with some of these. Stop. You can resupply there. You can go home. The DAP's now on station. You've probably expended all your tow missiles. Actually, I need you to pick this up and go deliver it to the Humvees. Yes, A10. Oh, they're strafing where there's actually nothing there. That's unfortunate. I would have loved if they strafed a bit closer to home. Okay, so the assault breacher is taking ammo. But apparently loading these things up takes a while. Of course, you can do this game mode with any deck of your choosing. You can go armored, you can go spec ops, although in this case I don't think spec ops adds that much. You could go arty heavy, you could go tank heavy. Choice is entirely yours. Next wave. I know I'm not done with this one yet. Holy shit. I'll take a couple of clusters from HIMARS, thank you very much. We're now at wave 9. I'm gonna skip... Can I skip? Maybe not. Income's only 125 now. What are they spawning in? There's more M60s coming in. T-72s. Yeah, it's gonna get progressively harder, of course. Little birds. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't even have any AA. Get a Pivads in here. That's a new threat vector that I wasn't exactly anticipating. The Bradleys, for now, should be able to handle it. Yeah, they got it. Oh, actually, they don't got it. Those little birds and other helos are going to be a problem. Until I have some AA. I want a second one, because I can also mow down infantry as a secondary role with it. Go! Can't have these things get in here. Pivads, there's one more. Yeah, they got it. Well done. DAP? Can I put the DAP just right here on the front line? Ah, finally we got one of them. Okay. Look at these things. If you see this stuff, a nuke comes to mind. Random gift is ready. Flyer? Where are we gonna go? Oh, shit, son. Right. I'll take that random gift now. That seemed to be the fire support. Yeah, there's the Hawkeyes resupplying. Here's the Attackums. Well, actually the HIMARS. Which seem to be completely missing the point. You've run out of fuel? Well, you've run out of everything. Start wrecking these Marine Raiders. Again, they're not actually fighting you, it's just going to be a numbers game. You're going to get a little overwhelmed with the sheer amount of stuff coming at you. Bomber. Yes. TU-142. But what's the loadout? Come on. What's the loadout? 1 bomb? 2 bombs. Oh! Ho, ho. 1 bomb only, actually. Well, that helped. That helped. Based on my current predicament, I think I might not be able to make it. There seems to be a bit too much shit coming my way. And I think they're gonna just bypass my lines, well, right about now. They're not doing damage, but they're just bypassing it. And I only need to get 8 more units to the castle, and it's done. Guardian. We're gonna start with targets very close. And we'll make our way to targets which are farther afield. Additional Bradleys coming in as well. Grenade launchers now in combat. Come on, Bradley. Okay. Ooh, we popped the turret even. Get him! Those toes probably have a minimum range. Oh, that was close. Get the other one. Thank you. AMPVs. I only got 105 points with everything I've got deployed, so pick wisely. Don't do what I did, because I don't think it's the right unit choice at the moment. For example, these snipers, they're not doing much of anything. I don't need them to spot. Yep, there we go. They pushed something unit into the castle. Got the T-72. You still got a missile? Yeah. But there's burning shit all over the place, so I can't actually get in there. He's gonna make it. We're down to 7 health. Yeah, you can see how this is going to become a problem. Now, I'm going to leave you here. Good luck with your own zombie defense. Link down below in the description. It's a Steam scenario, so you can just download it. And you will find it at the Scenarios menu. Let me show you where that is. So step 1, subscribe to it. Link down below in the description. Step 2, go to Play, Scenarios, and there is the co-op 1 to 3 people Infinity Zombie Defense. I really enjoy it. I hope you will too. Let me know what your thoughts are below, and I look forward to seeing you soon for more videos.